Film Sports Talk Worldwide. It's news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's talk a little middleweights. We know the fights. We're trying to get the Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin fight going on. Hopefully that'll happen. We know that our boy Billy Joe Saunders had a masterful performance versus David Lemieux and it shook everything up. But at the same time, you got a few mandatories, right? And these mandatories and these other fighters that we've been talking about are the reason why I'm saying Canelo versus Golovkin is going to happen. These are a lot of guys out there that they don't really want to get with, because you're talking about a fraction of the money. Now, it's a couple of good mandatories, and I always have something to say about some of these mandatories because they don't deserve to be put there, right? But we got a couple of good ones. We got an IBF mandatory, Derevyanchenko, right? He's 11-0 with 9 KOs. Man's 32-year-old, Eastern European, and his claim to fame is destroying Arnold Johnson. Now he's the IBF mandatory. Me and Golovkin got to get with him, right? WBA mandatory is Jermall Charlo. We know what time it is. He was the 154 champion, moved up. Got a twin brother. People don't even know twin brother, and his twin brother's also a champion at 154. Now, seeing as though Jermall Charlo moved up to 160, he's the #1 position because he was a champion already. Right? Champion. Dominating down there. Now, he's the WBA mandatory, which means Golovkin got to fight him. He's the kind of guys that do, well, let me go fight somebody else. Now, the trainer from Derevyanchenko has did something very interesting. He said, listen, Derevyanchenko will fight Jermall Charlo. Right? Those are two mandatories that will fight each other. And let's see what Jermall Charlo says about this. I think this is very interesting. Because at the end of the day, you're not getting Canelo or Golovkin anytime soon. Right? After that next fight, there'll be a trilogy. Because those guys, we could keep making money fighting each other. And all these other risks, we're not taking that for the fraction of money. That's what I see happening. So what has to happen is these other guys have to crystallize themselves as someone with a public, even the casual fan, gets off of this Golovkin and Canelo tip that they're so great. They're so much greater than these guys. Because you're not going to be able to get in there and fight them to prove it. So you're going to have to do something very spectacular to make the casual fan realize that, wait a minute, these are not the best two fighters in this division. And to do that, you're going to have to beat up each other, unfortunately. That's what's going to happen. So I think Derevyanchenko versus Jermall Charlo is a real good fight, both mandatories, and makes one guy stand out above the others. Great. Now, of course, the trainer also said that he would fight Caleb Truax, the guy who just beat your boy James DeGale, but that was at 168. Now, we just know that Truax wasn't supposed to beat James DeGale, and everybody wants to fight him. Division's lower, division's higher, in the division, doesn't matter. Everybody thinks he's going to be the weak link. So I'm hoping, wishing him well, so somebody come in there, pay him a lot of money, think he's a weak link, and he beat somebody else up. That's what I would hope for Caleb Truax. So good luck with you, Truax, because everybody seems to be calling you out, but you knew that anyway, right? Go ahead and keep handling your business, because anybody that beats James DeGale is no slouch. So come on there, keep thinking you're going to beat him. Truax, spit in their suit. That's what you need to do. Now, back to Derevyanchenko versus Jermall Charlo. I think that fight would be great. I don't have an answer from Jermall Charlo yet, but it would be interesting. Now, that's interesting. That's showing you that Derevyanchenko and his camp, Andre Rozier, is telling you, we're ready to dance with Jermall Charlo any day of the week. Guys, this is pertinent, very important information for the middleweight division because now you got the names. Let's just name them. We got Canelo, we got Golovkin, we got Derevyanchenko, we got Jermall Charlo, we got Daniel Jacobs, we got Billy Joe Saunders, and those are those top 6. And there's a couple of other ones hanging behind there, but those are the top 6, right? So let's see what can happen here in the next few weeks. Who's going to fight who? Because it's very interesting. The middleweight division is popping now. They just hope that nobody holds it hostage. See what happens. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.